Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, Mona. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mona, this is the 7th annual retreat of special envoys and mediators. How significant is the 7th annual retreat for Egypt?
As you said, it's the 7th annual retreat and it will be inaugurated in Sharm el-Sheikh, the city of peace. The 2016 African Union retreat is a very important event for Egypt that hosted the retreat in 2010, 2011 and 2012. Then the African Union suspended Egypt's activities in 2013, and accordingly, the retreat was not held in Egypt for 3 years, 2013, 2014 and 2015. And this is the first time Egypt will be hosting the retreat after it resumed its activities at the African Union. The 2016 African Union retreat is an indicator that Egypt is keen on promoting peace, security and stability in Africa. And as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, and also as a member of the African Union Peace and Security Council, Egypt exerts relentless efforts to promote peace, security and development in Africa and internationally. Hani?
Well, Mona, many current conflicts represent a new phenomenon as they've become more complex in nature. So what do you think are the objectives and focus of the 2016 annual retreat?
Now, the current conflict landscape is increasingly complex with a multiplicity of conflict types, actors, dynamics, as well as different motives. And the political motives are often mixed with extremist ideologies. This challenges the existing norms and approaches to peacemaking and peacekeeping. Now, the 2016 annual retreat will focus on mediation practices and contemporary wars, with emphasis on the multiple ways mediation practices can and must adapt to the nature of contemporary conflicts in Africa. It will reflect on the current challenges surrounding mediation and preventive diplomacy. It will also relate Africa's conflict resolution experiences to those from across the globe. The retreat will consider experiences, challenges, and opportunities of mediation in addressing both conventional armed conflicts and conflicts involving armed actors such as criminal gangs, violent extremists, and terrorists. Henny?
Well, what about the participants? What are they hoping to achieve? This is not just an academic.
Absolutely right. The keynote address will be delivered by Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri on behalf of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, AU Commissioner Ismail Shergi, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghaid, UN Special Envoy of the Secretary General for Libya Martin Kobler, and UN Special Envoy of the Secretary General for Yemen Ismail Wald Sheikh Ahmed are expected to be among the speakers. The participants will also include mediators, national envoys, practitioners, researchers, and top academics on mediation and conflict resolution in Africa. The 7th retreat in Egypt builds on a similar event held in 2015 in Namibia, during which participants discussed terrorism, mediation, and armed groups. The 2016 annual retreat falls within the framework of a series of initiatives by the African Union aimed at silencing the guns in Africa by the year 2020. Henny?
Well, thank you, Mona. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nile TV's Mona Sewelam from Sharm el-Sheikh. The first National Youth Conference kicked off in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh on Tuesday, and one of the important issues tackled during the conference is higher education. Nile TV's Linda Abdel Latif filed in this interview with the renowned scientist Farouk El-Bez.